Hey guys, thanks so much for checking out my channel. Please click to subscribe. I wasn't planning on doing this episode, but we just got some new Bryan Kohberger information. First of all, these creepy new selfies, which I'm going to go through, which were found on his phone, and also new allegations of stalking. Was Bryan Kohberger a stalker? We just finished our News Nation hit. There's Mo. Sort of cleaning up our live shot, but let me go through some of this new stuff with you. First of all, the new selfies. Again, warning, super creepy here. You can see this one, Bryan Kohberger, shirtless, making this weird face. It looks like this. I don't know if this is in a bathroom or where it is exactly, but yeah, I don't really like looking at these very much. This is another really probably the weirdest, most awful one that we have. He's making, I mean, look at his eyes. You can see this showing his teeth. Looks like he has like a headset in, and is just another super weird selfie. These all the way were taken, by the way, were taken after the murders. So keep that in mind. Here's another one where he's doing some kind of salute. It looks like there's some clothing in the background. Now that we've seen pictures from inside of his apartment, we know that we know what the closet looks like, and I think that is his closet. And by the way, if you look at his knuckle, you can see there's like a little red mark there, which is interesting when you consider that he may have been injured during the attacks and that all of these are from after the murders. So the selfies are new. Again, they came from Kohberger's phone. We first aired them on News Nation, and you know, these forensic analysts who have been going through the phone have been continuing to, a lot of this stuff was already found, but they're continuing to share with us. So that's where those came from. The other big new thing is these allegations that Bryan Kohberger was stalking women, which is something that I have always wondered about. This reporting comes from People magazine. They obtained police reports from Idaho State Police. 2 women apparently made the reports. Poor Mo, by the way, he's trying to be so quiet when he cleans. It's okay. People will forgive you if it's a little loud in the background. It's also about to rain here. But anyway, this is a reporting for People magazine. They were able to obtain these police reports from Idaho State Police. 2 women apparently made the reports. They said that Kohberger would make daily visits to see them at work, according to the interviews. And they said that Kohberger made unexpected visits to their homes. The first woman was an employee at WSU bookstore who said Kohberger seemed very used to being put off by women. She told police that in August or September of 2022, she was home alone one night, changing in her room, and someone knocked on her window. The woman then called her husband, and the person ran off, she said, and she said that it happened more than once. Another time, after she had started working, she heard someone moving around on her porch at approximately 7 in the evening. Her husband came home and saw a white car leaving the area. That, again, is according to this police report that was obtained by People. And remember that Kohberger drove a white Hyundai Elantra, and back to that police report, her husband came home and saw a white car leaving the area. Kohberger also seemed to have researched her, she said, knowing personal details about her, that she never volunteered to the former criminology student. He once came in and asked for her by name, she told police, according to the report, and said she is certain that she never told Kohberger her name and she doesn't wear a name tag. Kohberger even knew what hours she worked and made remarks about her hours. So apparently stalking her, following her. The other student allegedly stalked by Kohberger worked in the criminology department with him, but was an undergraduate. That student said that she was a lesbian, according to the police report, but that apparently didn't stop him, and that she says that he was seeking her out almost daily. I'm kind of surprised, by the way, that these reports are just now coming out. This seems like something that would have been in some of the court evidence, but this is the first we're hearing of them. The report also said that she was told she was not the first person to have problems with Kohberger, and she recalled one night that she was working late and saw Kohberger walking outside her house as she was locking up. According to the report, Kohberger made eye contact with her, when she looked out, which seems strange because you would have to be looking directly at the window where she worked to make eye contact. And she told police that she had been getting ready to lock up at the time and eventually ran and hid in a bathroom to avoid Kohberger when she saw him enter the building. Sorry, this wasn't at a house. This was apparently at work. None of this, again, really surprises me when you think back to those police reports that I got from Idaho State Police of all of his coworkers and colleagues who were so concerned. This woman learned that she lived fairly close to Kohberger. Another classmate of Kohberger, this is now another incident, recalled an incident, according to these police reports that people obtained, when she felt someone was outside her window and soon after found snow footprints leading to the back window of her apartment. That classmate noted that whoever had left the footprints had backtracked within the tracks. She also told police that another classmate heard someone trying to open the door to their home a few weeks prior to that incident. This all, again, stands out to me for a couple of reasons. Number one, because of the police reports that I saw from Idaho State Police from other coworkers and colleagues of Kohberger's who felt super creeped out from him at Washington State University. And number two, because so many of Kaylee Gonzalez, one of the victims, so many of her friends said that she reported that she felt like she was being watched in the backyard of their house, that one time when she let their dog Murphy out, she felt like there was someone in the woods watching. And even Bethany Funk, in her new police interview that we just got, talked about Kaylee saying that. Listen again to this part of the interview with Bethany Funk and think about it in relation to what we just read from this People report.
Once though, Kaylee said when everyone was like gone, me and were at the sorority house for a meeting, and it was only Kaylee and she was taking Murphy out to pee. This was a while ago, and she said she swears she saw someone staring at her while she was taking the dog out to pee from the backyard.
How long ago that was?
Maybe like a month.
So it seems like Bryan Kohberger was stalking these women based on the police reports. Whether he was actually stalking the victims at 1122 King Road, we may never know. But I do find that report that Kaylee gave so many of her friends to be very interesting when you compare it with this. So that's the latest for tonight. Again, sort of an impromptu. Sorry, the audio is probably not great, but I wasn't planning on doing this, but we got these pictures and these reports pretty late. We're packing up again. Mo's almost done. It's literally about to storm. Like there's a major storm coming in. We're in Albuquerque, New Mexico, working on a different story for News Nation, but then this dropped, so we switched to this. So anyway, I'll talk to you guys later. We're gonna go to bed soon. Have a good night.